Hi 618, this is Kristen Koburger. Um, when I first read the article and stuff about the interactive whiteboards, I just didn't realize the stuff you could do with it. I mean, I knew about smart boards and stuff, but this is like to a whole new level. It's almost as if you have like an iPad or something, like a giant iPad up on the screen, where you can edit, watch videos, highlight, go back and forth to different websites, bring up online activities. It's just craziness. It's so cool. I thought about it in like these two ways: online activities and teacher presentations. Online activities. I thought about it in both terms of like the teacher could do it, but mostly I thought about it in terms of the students could do it. Maybe if you have time in your class and you want to split up into small groups, one group could be at this interactive whiteboard completing some kind of online activity. I think I degoed one of the websites that had online activities. I was thinking more elementary age, like I did this little activity with a turtle and go into a pond. It was cute. But they could be up there working together, doing math, science, whatever activities on this interactive whiteboard. And then other small groups, maybe reading, maybe online, maybe with the teacher, who knows. And next I thought about it in terms of teacher presentations, kind of like it's assumed to be the teachers can go on websites, they can bring up videos really quick, they can switch from a Word document to a PowerPoint presentation, they can go on, they can create a Prezi and go use it. And then I found this little YouTube video that I thought was pretty cool. It shows these teachers for different grade levels teaching different subjects in this one school and how they use their interactive whiteboard.
Oh, it's just amazing. It's a technology age, and so kids are so into it. So when I teach, they're more engaged with.
It's fun to use, and you can use it on the internet and do stuff like that. And ActiveBots are fun.
Some of this technology has even brought them to the point where they cheer and clap at the end of a lesson. I'm pretty sure that never happened when I had a chalkboard and chalk.
And as far as I know, I'm one of only 2 Latin teachers in the United States that has a board.
The biggest advantage that I've found with using these Promethean active boards is that you can reach students who learn with different styles. Okay, you can approach every type of learning style that a student has.
I'm Carrie Johnson. I teach 5th grade at Minnehaha Academy, and we have some of the most wonderful new technology in our classrooms. The use of the Promethean board has allowed students to be educated in a way that really connects with how they learn. The visual learners have an opportunity to see things quickly. We can connect to the internet. We have visuals. In a lesson, we can put videos streaming, so we can be talking about something that happens and we can quickly look at a video of it. We have interactive things. The kids are at the board working with stuff. They know how it works. We have a wonderful piece of the technology are the active votes. In a lesson, we can get immediate feedback. As a teacher, I can know right away if students are understanding or not understanding what we're doing.
I'm Margaret Tan, and I teach 1st grade, and I like the technology, especially with the active board, because the kids are more engaged and they get excited and they get the hands-on experience.
I'm Michelle Brewer-Vitt, and I teach Latin in our middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. And I've been at Minnehaha for 20 years, and since October of 2007, I've had this wonderful Promethean board in my classroom. And it's really a wonderful tool for me because teaching Latin, the Romans never came to Minnesota. So for me to show kids things, I can do that really wonderfully on this board. I can show them images, I can show them movies. This is really a tool for a visual kind of kid. They can really see what's going on. But we also can get to the kid who's a kinesthetic learner because there are ways for them to go up to the board and participate. we have these devices that are, they're called active votes, and they're handheld devices in which students can participate in questions that I ask by just pushing a button. And their answer shows up on the board, they get immediate feedback, and I also get to see how the kids are doing in class instantly. So it's great.
My name is Sam Myers. I teach at the upper school. I teach 9th grade Foundations of Chemistry and Physics and Geometry. In Foundations of Chemistry and Physics, there's a lot of visual examples that we use. For example, we're starting our physics section now, and we're working on motion, velocity, acceleration, and so we can show examples of, cars racing each other, accelerating. It gets the kids all revved up and riled up, and they like to pay attention to that kind of stuff instead of just listening to me talk all the time.
My name is Sam Turfa, and I teach 9th grade FCP and 12th grade physics. I use the smart boards, and I like them because they really help the students be able to see in color what concepts I'm trying to get across to them. They allow vivid pictures, vivid movies, and real integration of movies and animation and just visualization of the concepts that we try and teach that can seem a little bit abstract in their textbooks.
Parents are very excited because their kids get to try something new, and they know that, that helps their kids stay focused and be engaged.
In the future, having the document cameras, the Promethean board, the laptops and all that will make me a better student, because in the future there'll be more technology-wise. It's not going to be just writing on a blackboard or something. It's going to be more like a board like that. And computers will get newer and newer, and pretty much they'll be based on the model here.
It's it. This is where we're going. This is where we need to be. Kids need to be engaged, and they can be engaged with a chalkboard. Of course they can. But always in my teaching, I've always had visual aids and things for kids to put their hands on and do, and so this is just a very easy way to do that. And not only do we have the technology, but we have the support to make it work in our classrooms. It's very, very important to have that in order for this to work.
So I'm sure you guys saw at the end of that video, it said that this was in 2008. They had 50 interactive whiteboards in that school, and that's 3 years ago. So if that's just one school, I mean, why can't all schools have them? But I think what I liked a lot about that video is, first of all, you got teachers from different subject areas, from different grade levels, talking about how they use the board in the classroom. There's also students giving their input about how they like it. That one boy said that he thinks it's going to help him in the future because he knows technology's the way the world is going. And also, I think there was a physics teacher who mentioned something about it helps different types of learners. Like, we're not all made to sit at desks and take notes politely, and some kids, especially nowadays, need to move around. They need to do stuff. They need to interact with the material and the subject matter in order to understand and grasp what they're learning. So, I mean, what better way to do it than these interactive whiteboards? It's like the answer to all the questions almost. It's really exciting. I hope as a teacher I get to use one. I think it could just endless possibilities, and it's really cool. So, there we go.